See, in the morning session, we discussed about the angle between two lines, and we discussed two cases, case number 1 and case number 2. Case number 1 is, if the numerator of this formula, that is m2 minus m1 is 0, then we observe that the lines are parallel to one another. Case number 2, if the denominator is 0, that is 1 plus m1 m2 equals 0, we came to know that m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. And if m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, then the slopes, product of the slopes of the two lines will be equal to minus 1. This we can do by one more method. Let's consider two lines which are intersecting in the coordinate system at right angles. Say the angle here is 90 degree. And this is alpha and this is beta. So tan alpha is m1 and tan beta is m2. You know all those. The exterior angle of the triangle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. Therefore, beta equals 90 plus alpha. This implies I introduced trigonometry function tangent on both sides. Tan beta equals tan of 90 plus alpha, or tan beta equals tan of 90 plus alpha. From allied angles, you know that the value of tan of 90 plus alpha is negative cot alpha. It is negative because tangent is negative in second quadrant. Second quadrant you have 90 plus alpha. You know, this is first quadrant, this is second. This second quadrant is between 90 and 190. Second quadrant, you know that tangent is negative. Therefore, tan 90 plus alpha is negative cot alpha. Or tan beta equals minus 1 by tan alpha, because tan and cot are reciprocal functions. Or tan beta, what is tan beta? Tan beta is m2 equals minus 1 over tan alpha, that is m1. Therefore, the product of the slopes is now coming equal to minus 1. So if m1 m2 equals minus 1, then how the lines are? This implies that the lines are perpendicular to each other. This is a very important application for doing problems on straight lines. If you observe any two perpendicular straight lines in the coordinate system, then you should always consider the product of their slopes equal to minus 1. For example, m2 equals minus 1 by m1 or m1 equals minus 1 by m2. Both are same. Because if you cross multiply any of these two equations, you get m1 m2 equals minus 1. Slope of second line, m2 is the slope of second line, is equal to negative reciprocal of slope of first line. Or slope of first line is equal to negative reciprocal of the slope of second line. For example, if you have the slope of first line as 5, then the slope of the second intersecting line perpendicular to this is its negative reciprocal. It is minus 1 by 5. If the slope of first line is 2 by 3, then the slope of the line perpendicular to this is minus 3 by 2. You just have to write the reciprocal with negative sign. If the slope of first line is minus 1 by 7, then the slope of the line perpendicular to this is negative reciprocal. So minus of minus into reciprocal of 1 by 7. That is simply 7. So this is an important application or a point to be noted for brain problems. So we have straight lines, intersecting lines. Two lines intersect in the coordinate system, and the angle of intersection is given by tan theta equals m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So angle between two lines is tan theta equals m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Now this formula is the angle between two lines. You should know that you don't get the angle theta straight away. You get tangent of the angle between the two lines. If this angle is to be acute, if theta is acute, then tan theta should be positive. This expression is always positive if theta is acute. Therefore, this formula is also sometimes written with a modulus as m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2, or even you can write tan theta equals modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So whenever theta is positive, generally this formula is written with a modulus sign. If theta is positive, then tan theta is acute. If theta is obtuse, then tan theta is negative. The expression m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 becomes negative. And if theta is 0, then tan theta is also 0. You know that the lines do not have any angle between them. So with these applications, or with this much of knowledge about slopes and angle between two lines, I just give you a quick reminder of slopes and angle between two lines. Slope is given by three formulas: m equals tan theta, trigonometric quotient; m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, or m equals minus a by b. These are the three formulas for the slope which we have already learned in the last class. And angle between two lines is tan theta equals m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. If tan theta is positive, then theta is acute. We can also write it as tan theta is modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. And if m1 equals m2, implies the lines are parallel. The two intersecting lines become parallel with themselves. And if m1 equals minus 1 by m2, this implies that the lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay.